Aw, yeah! It's time for another episode of Vactor Loves Comics, a show where I love comics, and you should too. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking all about Moon Knight, my initial first thoughts on episodes 1 through 4 of the new MCU Disney Plus show. No spoilers here. I'm just going to be giving my initial thoughts, and let's get right to it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I thought the presence that Oscar Isaac brings to it is something we haven't seen before, kind of a manic energy, not knowing what's going on. A little bit of Tom Hardy's Venom in there, just a little bit, where you got a guy talking to himself. He's kind of like, what's going on here? Does he have a screw loose? What's going on with this guy? Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, both personalities are a lot of fun. Oscar Isaac brings it. He's got his British accent going. He's got his charm, his lovability. Everything that you like about Oscar Isaac, he's brought it to this role. And I think another thing I like about it is the horror aspect of it. It's something that we haven't seen before. And I think we're going to get a lot more of that in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, the first horror movie in the MCU. And that's what it's being billed as. This is what Moon Knight is for the most part. It's got a lot of fun, typical Marvel action/comedy, but it also has a dark edge to it as well. And there's a little bit of scenes I probably wouldn't show my son until he's a little bit older. Some horror/scary movie type stuff that I actually dug a lot. And F. Murray Abraham's Khonshu voice is fantastic. He's one of my favorite actors, and I really liked the way that he brought Khonshu to the screen. I really liked a lot of the Egyptian elements to it, a lot of the foreign things that we hadn't seen before in the regular setting of the Marvel Universe. It's cool to see a lot of this stuff. Not a whole lot of ties to other series or other things in the MCU so far. I still have about 2 more episodes left to get to, but episodes 1 through 4 so far, they just kept getting better and better. And I actually liked episode 4 the most. Out of all 4 episodes, I think 4 is the one that shines, and they really start to find their footing. Ethan Hawke's villain character is kind of nice. Nothing to shout about, nothing to write home about. But like I said, once they get to episode 4, it's on and popping. That's what I'm talking about. Moon Knight. I think you should check it out. I think each week it's just going to get better and better, and there's no stopping this Moon Knight. Oscar Isaac is on his way. So that's my first impression of Moon Knight episodes 1 through 4. Like I said, I like it a lot. I want to see where it's going. It didn't blow me away. It wasn't my favorite MCU show on Disney Plus, but I like a lot of the elements to it, and I like Oscar Isaac's performance a lot. So let's see where it goes, shall we? And what did you think about Moon Knight episode 1? Leave your comments down below, and then check out our full discussion on the Geek So to Speak podcast, wherever you find your podcasts, or over at geeksotospeak.com. And while you're there, you can also check out our network of podcasts that we have. We've got, running down the gamut of shows, The Sandbox Gamers, which is our video game podcast. We've got The Holdo Maneuver, our Star Wars podcast. Vactor Loves Comics, the comic book podcast. Treknological, the Star Trek podcast. And the Big Daddy Geek So to Speak. So end your week right with Geek So to Speak, and check us out, geeksotospeak.com.